considering our A-level Cambridge experience, pure maths, we're still looking at quadratics. So we're handling simultaneous equations with quadratics. So we have equation 1 and equation 2 drawing from exercise 1B, question 1E of the Cambridge text by, I think that's Sue Peterson, or what's that wonderful name there. Now, how do you solve this? I usually use this approach, I roll off. Now, the method you're going to use here is more of what we call substitution. Substitution remains your best method to use in this setup. Once it's quadratic, you can't use elimination. So the method you're going to use to solve these simultaneous equations will be that of substitution. So I will start by taking care of this. I will say from x minus 2y equal to 6. X will now be equal to what? 6 plus 2y. I can rewrite this. In fact, in truth, it's not necessary. I would have just simply written this out. 2y plus 6, meaning I know what I have here and I'm bringing 2y to meet it. Once I obtain this, I rule off again. It means that that idea, it's more like a programming way of solving problems. I know that that idea is taken care of. So I will then say put x equal to 2y plus 6 in x squared minus 4xy equal to 20. So what do I do? Wherever I have x, I'm going to be putting what? 2y plus 6. So I'm going to do that. That will be 2y plus 6 all squared minus 4 into 2y plus 6 times y equal to 20. Now, I will expand this. There are options I can use. It depends on what you're seeing. I can choose to factor things out, but I don't know your knowledge level, so let's keep it very simple and solve out. So that would be like saying, using my Wakanda approach, this would be 4y squared plus this would be 2 times 6, which is 12 times 2, which is 24y plus 36 minus 8y minus 24. Okay, let's be very careful. This one. So let's come to this. This will be minus 4y into 2y plus 6 minus 20 equal to 0. Now, why am I doing this? Because sometimes it might be difficult for you to see what's happening here. So I go on to say 4y squared plus 24y plus, I can deal with this immediately. I can deal with this and this immediately. Now, when you're solving problem, don't wait till you get to the end before you deal with the issues. Deal with the issues as they come. So you're going to add this to this. This will be 36 minus 20, and that will be what? Plus 16 minus, this minus will affect this, and that will be minus 8y squared. This negative will affect this, and it becomes what? Negative 24y equal to 0. So what do I do at this point? You discover that I can treat this with this, and that will give me minus 4y squared. In modern math, it's not important for you to, or it's not necessary for you to try to begin to rearrange. It's a waste of time. See the issue, identify them, and deal with them. Then look at this. This and this are exactly the same values, and they can cancel themselves out. Remember from algebra that if a minus a, it will simply be what? 0. So with that done, this becomes minus 4y squared plus 16 equal to 0. So what do you do next? You can divide through by negative 4, and that will give me y squared minus 4 equal to 0. If you do this correctly, you're going to have that y squared is equal to 4, and will generate a plus or minus. Because when you multiply two negatives, you're going to get a plus, and when you multiply two positives, you're going to get a what? A positive also. So it will mean that y will simply be what? Plus or minus 2. Now, once you've established that, the next important thing is to make your relevant substitution. The next important thing is to make your relevant substitution. So that will be what? X minus 2y equal to 6. What is y? Y is plus 2 or minus 2. So I'll go back and now make x the subject of the formula. Or where I had x as the subject of the formula. 2y plus 6. So x will be equal to 2 into 2 plus 6, or x will be equal to 2 into minus 2 plus 6. So x from here, to do your correction, your addition right there, to be 4 plus 6, or what? X will be equal to minus 4 plus 6. So x will now be equal to what? 10, or what? Or what? 2. But that's not the end of the problem. You have to be careful, because you now have to put them in coordinate system. When x was 10, what was y? Plus 2. When x was 2, what was y? Minus 2. Alright, when x was minus 2, so that settles that. So minus 2. So once you leave your answer in this form, you're whole and dry.